Thanks very much. This question is for Nate. Nate, we have a pretty good idea why Conor wants this fight. Why do you want this fight again?
Because I'm not, like I said before, I've been fighting everybody in the UFC. We've been fighting forever. So if I'm going to fight, it's going to be for a big deal fight, not just a fight, you know. I think that it's time. Like I was ahead of everybody as far as a following in the UFC. I was the biggest draw, I was the biggest everything in every weight class. And then Conor came around, and then he was the biggest draw. He was getting a big push. Everybody was all about the UFC was Conor McGregor. So if I'm gonna fight somebody, it's gonna be something that's a big deal, not just a funny fight, just a fight. Because I can make just as much money outside of the ring as in the ring. So why am I gonna sit around? So if I'm gonna get a big payday and I'm gonna have a big fight, then I'll fight. If not, then I'm not gonna fuck around no more.
Nate, I just wanted to ask you, it sounded like things got pretty ugly when you were first negotiating for this fight with Dana. How close did it come to the fight not happening?
I just know that they wanted it to happen. They needed it to happen. So I didn't have no thoughts it wasn't going to happen. So it's told them what I wanted, and it worked out.
I taught the kid well. I taught him well. Fair play. Get that money, brother, eh?
I was going to get that money regardless.
No, just have a bit of respect. I taught you well. You were on 20 and 20. Now you're taught him the big money, so have respect for that.
Ask you, when you got Conor down and he tapped, you surprised at how quick that went, or?
No, it was a fight. It was just kind of happening how it was happening. I was surprised that he wouldn't. A lot of fighters quit, put him in that guillotine, and they're done. They stay on top and they get finished. I could tell he was trying to stay in there. He went to his back, what a lot of fighters don't do. So that's one thing that he didn't give up, but there was nowhere to go. So no, it was time. It was how it happened. This is what happened.
Conor's preparing for this fight, sparring bigger guys.
I'd like to see you in there, my friend. Yeah, talking about quick tap.
Oh, I would have been knocked out in the first round in 7 seconds. But I was just wondering. It seemed like it was over quick.
I mean, when you turn and the shots are landed, I escaped. That gilly was close. I rolled out. He caught me well. He went into mount, and then when I tried to bridge and roll, I tried to get that knee in the middle, and then I turned too much, and he sprawled me out. You know, I hear like people talking shit about that, but fuck people. You know what I mean? I come in to fight, and that's it. People can say what the fuck they want.
Were you surprised? Was it because of the bigger weight? I mean, normally if you'd have been fighting,
I didn't feel his weight. I didn't feel his weight anywhere until that moment. Until when he sprawled. When I went to turn away from mount to try and get my knee back or try and regain guard or something, he sprawled me out right at the right time, and that was it. It was like you said, it was done at that stage. But fuck it. Yeah. I'll take that one on the chin, and I'll come back, and here we are, 15 days. So I look forward to it.
Yeah, well, and that's what I was wondering if because I was wondering if you would have been able to get out of that, perhaps if it would have been a lighter guy, but because of the size, it's just the way it happened to happen.
I'm backpedaling now.
Conor, and just for Nate, is Conor correct? Is the late night talk show kind of stuff? Is that what you've always wanted to do? And are you comfortable in those situations?
No, it's not like someone I was like losing sleep over trying to get into. But when they call an opportunity there, you might as well take them because it's gonna build your brain, all that stuff. The marketing gets bigger, so you have to. I didn't want to really do none of it, but I didn't want to look back and say, fuck, I should have done that. So I'm just doing what I got to do to get by and get my things cracking, get my things going.
Gotcha. Nate, you tweeted something last week. I think it was after your appearance on Conan, something about the UFC punked you or the UFC played you. Everyone was kind of freaking out about that tweet. What was that about?
No, just some behind-the-scenes stuff that they were not telling me about and then hiding from me and then telling me that they had me doing a little runaround. I was just trying to get home and train. I didn't even want to be out there for that long. And it all worked out, though. I had training out there, and it was just, like he said, it's a distraction. You're out there, you're like, fuck this shit. I mean, that stuff's all good and fine after a fight, but before the fight, it's like I'm not in the mood to be sitting here and asking silly-ass questions and play silly-ass little sketches and roles when I got serious shit going on. But it all got worked out and everything's all good.
Sure you will do. Question for Kate. No, question for Nate even. Nate, a boxing coach, Ricky Funes, was saying a few days ago that you're walking around at 200 pounds. Is that true?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Nate, obviously, you've been saying for years, man, that you deserve the money, you deserve the big fights. Obviously, you're getting all that now, and you're getting all this mainstream media attention. Is it all it's cracked up to be? Is it what you thought you'd be getting yourself into?
Like, I'm not, like, this guy talks about all these fighters like they're fucking dumb, and he's right. They're all fucking dumb. I'm not one of those guys who just sat around here fucking, like, taking contracts. I've been bitching about my contract for the last 6 years. I've been, like, going through hell and so I knew I was going to get mine when it was time to get mine, and I was going to get what I was going to get regardless, and I had a plan to do it. And it's not thanks to Conor that I got all of it, but I'm going to say that it was a shortcut. But if I was stupid, I wouldn't have got to where I'm at. I did what I had to do. I got that fight with Johnson. I plotted him out, and I got my shit done. And then they plotted back and got me on the 10-day notice, and it worked out still regardless. But I asked for the fight. I said I wanted to fight. I got the fight, so I'm going to take the fight. So it's like I feel I'm in the position I'm in because I put myself in this position, and it's not great. It's not horrible. It's fucking what it is. So that's my take on the whole situation. And so I wasn't following the leader on making some money here. I was going to get my money regardless, and I was going to get where I'm at regardless. But I'm going to say that he was a shortcut.